This track is exclusive to Excellent.
Hello! Sorry I blasted you guys with music for a second. That was not on purpose. Hello, everybody! Howdy doody! Have a good one. Thank you for coming in. If you if you just are stopping in to say hi. Hello, hello. How's it going, everybody? I'm sorry. I just cannot avoid burping. I open my mouth for too long and it slips out. My bad. I really didn't mean to, I swear. You'll get your hat one day. I mean, yeah, gas out rather than in is definitely much more preferable. Much more preferable. It's been years. That's how you sound. Yes, I'm a gardener. I do. I gardened a lot when I was younger. I literally used to have a chicken farm and gosh, all kinds of vegetables. Like, it's been a long time though. It's been 10, 15 years maybe since I've actually done a garden, and I never did it like on my own. I did it with someone. I did it with my parents. It was my father. So it didn't count, you know, it's not my garden. But so I have returned to my glory. Actually, I forgot to download the picture that I sent myself. Let me grab it. Of my garden. So far, only 4 of them have decided that they will live. The other ones, they need a lot of tender love and care, I think. So it's going to take me a while for those ones to really start growing. Wait, what? Download. There we go. No, I planted 6. I planted 6 different plants. Yeah, it wasn't 4. I planted 6 different plants. I planted. Let me tell you what I planted. Where did my picture go? I planted. Okay, or that's it. It for some reason is opening it up as because it's a WEP file. Blech. WEP. I hate WEP. It's the worst format. Why is it the worst format? Because it's always a nuisance. But I got cabbage, tomato, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, pepper, like bell peppers, and celery. The celery and the bell peppers are taking forever to grow. They have not started at all. I haven't checked the seeds to see if they're even growing like at all. Like, it's been 2 weeks, I think. I really should be keeping better track, especially since I'm supposed to be paying attention to how many weeks they're in the soil. But look, when big, put in bigger ground. That's what I do. But right now I have them in a little thing. Let's see, where is it? Bap. Wah, this'll work. Here they are. As I said, it opened it up as a web. So here. My plants. Here, wait, let me kind Can I make myself look like slightly less ridiculous? Maybe. Yeah. I want to make them a little bit bigger, so you can really see them. Here is 4 out of 6 of my plants. Again, these are the only 4 that have decided that they will grow. Yeah! I have them in these little biodegradable cups, and I put some starting soil in them and some eggshells to help them get nutrients. No, the one in the plastic is not empty. That one hasn't grown yet. So I took the plastic off of them just to show like the actual seedlings. But hold on. This is what it looks like in the bag. It's hard to tell, but basically I made it's a greenhouse. I put them in plastic Ziploc baggies because you can use that for your seedlings to make them a greenhouse if you don't have a greenhouse set up. I have a plastic one that I have coming on the way, and it should work pretty decent. I think or I have a seedling tray still coming on the way. I don't think I got the greenhouse. I forgot because I just kind of picked randomly on TV. I have been I don't want to say that I'm stealing from them because I'm not. But basically I spent some money on Temu, and I do not suggest Temu for anything that's like $100. Like if it's over $100, I mean, don't buy it from where it's supposed to be. If it's electronics, don't buy it from Temu. But like basic stuff for my rats or like gardening supplies, I can totally get from Temu. And so I got some stuff, and then I got a bunch of free gifts, which if you are in the Discord, if you've seen the announcement and you clicked on that, thank you so much again. I was able to get a bunch of stuff for my girls, my cute little ratty girls. They're right here. I also took a picture of them. Yeah! Oh, that's the wrong. I went back to the AM. But there they are. Ranch and pizza. I got them a cage. I'll tell you guys what's on the list. Oh, the stuff they're getting. Most of it I didn't even have to pay for. I just had to invite people, and you don't even have to buy anything. You just need to download the app. So I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a really good, easy plan. But so, yeah, what I got them was, I got them this little coconut shell for them to hide in. I got them a wooden wheel that's quiet. And then I got a garden trundle for my tomatoes when they grow. So it's like, so, because tomatoes, you have to put them on, like, a thing to help them grow. Grapes, anything that's on the vine kind of thing, it's good for them to have something to grow on. So I got a little garden trundle. And then I got a better seed thing. Basically, so I don't have to do this. I'll answer your question in a second about cold seeping through the plastic. It's actually very interesting, greenhouse gases and how greenhouses work. And then I got a garden bed for myself to put outside because I have desert soil, so I don't have a garden that has soil that's like ready in it, so it's better for me to put something above ground, and then I'll put like some cardboard and some hay in it, and then I'll put the soil on top. And then I got myself a calendar that I can stick on my fridge that my mom and I can write on because we keep fighting over our schedules. Then I got a thing that has 12 different little toys in it, like all these different little wooden things, like a little swing, a little barbell, like these balls, like a seesaw, just a bunch of little wooden toys. And then I got a dish rack so I can clean their stuff, and my mom won't freak out about it being near rats, because understandably she's the kind of person that's like, don't mix the dishware with the ratware. I'm like, okay. Obviously she hasn't said that yet because I haven't told her that I have them, but she'll say that eventually. Then I got a mop. I got a mop because they're gonna make a mess, so got a mop. Because I let them free roam in my bathroom. And then I got a beanbag chair that I can put on my bed because I still don't have one. And this one is gonna be really good for just cuddling with them as well, so it's double function. Then I got like this little plastic thing that has a bunch of little shiny toys and sparkly little plastics on it. It's another like enrichment toy for them to play with. And then I got a carrier for them. And then I got the cage. Then I got a bunch of little wooden perches. And then I got a bunch of sticks that they can just chew on. And then last but not least, I got the hammock. I got the hammock and it's super cutie. And yeah, so I got a bunch of stuff and I really only paid like $50. But I got a ton of stuff because of all of you guys being so sweet and helping me. Scam Jimu. I mean what? I mean very fairly invite people to the app, have them try it out and look on it. But yeah, so how greenhouses work actually is pretty interesting. You're asking if the cold will seep through the plastic. It does not. So basically, it acts kind of as like a heat trapper. It acts as a magnifier. When the sun goes on it, because of all of the water that gets trapped inside of it, it heats it up and it keeps it a little bit hotter. And it actually, no, greenhouses don't really get cold. Greenhouses get much warmer because all of the water inside just acts as a bunch of little magnifiers and it traps all the heat inside. So if you've ever heard of greenhouse gases, it's all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's actually like, if my house is like 65 degrees, inside of that bag is probably like 72, 75. It could be anywhere between 5 to 10 degrees hotter, depending on how direct the sunlight is. So yeah. And I put them on the seeds and it worked like a charm. Like they have been growing like the tomatoes, they literally sprung up overnight. Like literally. And the Brussels sprouts, as you can see over here, are flourishing. They are living their best life. I'm gonna have to definitely put all these in like a bigger pot because I kind of only I kind of put a couple of seeds. Maybe I only should have put 1 or 2, but I put like 6 in each. Yeah, no, it's just regular Ziploc baggies. You can use regular Ziploc baggies. It has to be clear. It has to be see-through. So that's why it's glass or clear plastic. It works. The sun has to be able to come through. And it also makes it so you don't have to water them as much either because it makes its own rain ecosystem. The water drips back down and waters the plant. Because the sun heats it up, it evaporates, it gets trapped in the bag, and it drops back down. So you only have to water your garden. As you can see, like, all of these are still damp. Like, you can literally look at these and see them. I haven't watered them in, like, 3 days. I'll check on them and make sure that they're, like, obviously still okay. But the water being recycled like this is way better. And then, obviously, it's just filled with extra nutrients because, well, the water that's being evaporated is the water from the plant. So when it goes back down, it gets more plant juice. And yeah, and any of the stuff that the plant doesn't need, it gets rid of anyways. Plants have evolved to be very robust. Obviously, they've lived for a long time. The reason why my broccoli looks so sad is because my fucking cat, while they were like just sprouting, I didn't put them in the bags yet. She jumped up finally. I thought she was not interested in them because she hadn't bothered them at all. She jumped up and ate some of the fucking leaves. And I was like, God damn it. She went for the tomato too, but she couldn't get it because the tomato wasn't awake yet. And so, yeah, like, no, she ate some of my broccoli leaves. And I was like, God damn it. Yeah, no, she approved of them. And as you can see, the broccoli is bouncing back. It only had like 2, like a couple of days ago, and now it has like 6 again. And they all got their leaves back. So the broccoli is okay. It might have gotten munched on by my cat, but it lives to fight another day. The girls are doing good as well. I I have been putting together their slightly bigger cage, and then because I basically took my dog cage and I'm fixing it up to make it so they can't slip through the bars very easily, so they can at least have a slightly bigger cage to move around and explore in. I've also put them in my bathtub and just in like a clear bin that I had that I put like a top over that had holes in it so they could breathe and it didn't get like too crazy in there and stuff. But so far, they've warmed up to me like 5 or 10%, I would say. I accidentally kind of keep scaring them because I think I just move way too fast. And so I just think I need to move slower. I'm moving too fast, and so they keep kind of going like, like they trust me, and then I move too fast, and they're like, and then they run away. And I'm like, God damn it. So like they're getting to it. I'm not too loud, luckily. I've been really good at being quiet enough for them, but I'm definitely too fast. And earlier, oh my gosh, we had an escape attempt. There's 2. Ranch is an escape artist. That is something I'm going to have to be very, very watchful of. Pizza loves to bury. She loves to stay sleeping. She's pretty chill. She's not a cage explorer. She likes being handled more. Ranch, on the other hand, which is she tried to jump out. So like I had them in a bin that's like a regular like a good sized like I guess it would be like a 2 pound, 2 limbs. I don't know, like it's a big one. I could sit in it essentially, but I'm also small. But like you could sit in it. You wouldn't be able to fit in it completely, but you could sit in it. It's a good size, clear storage container, not a little one. And I took off because I don't use like these shelves that I have these really tiny metal bars on them. They're like closet shelves that you can put stuff on. Thank you for following Rocket Lawn Chair. Hello. Yeah, I've been trying to do that. I've been moving fast in front of them, but not near them, so they're kind of starting to learn a little bit. That's why they've been getting chiller and chiller, because I have just kind of been like around them and seeing what they do. Usually the funny thing is like they seem to recognize when I put the top on. Like they're already so smart, because like when they recognize that I can reach in and grab them, they don't come out. But when I have the top on and then I sit down, they start like running around and like actually like looking at me, and they're like, now you can't touch us, now we're gonna look at you. And I'm like, man. And I can literally like put my hand up against the plastic, and they'll sniff and they'll look at me. So they're like, clearly they can tell when I can and cannot get them. And they are comfortable. They're completely comfortable. Like they eat in front of me. They groom in front of me. They're not so terrified they won't be in front of me. They just, right now, they do not want to be handled. And I have to accept that, I think. Yeah. I think right now they're at the stage where they're like, we like you. We accept, like, we've learned that you're not going to kill us. You're giving us food. Yummy numbers, but don't touch me. And I'm like, man. But anyways, Ranch the escape artist. So she tried, I literally watched her. It was fucking crazy. She jumped, and it was probably a good like half a foot. She jumped 6 inches. She jumped and she hit the top, like obviously, because she couldn't get out. I think she thought she could grab the bar and squeeze out, or maybe just fit through the bar, because she has red eyes, so she doesn't have good like sight. So maybe she like, because she's like, her eyes are blurry, maybe she thought it was like bigger and she thought she could get out. But literally, yeah, no, she took a jump, and I was like, what the? And I watched it happen, and then I watched her go bonk and hit it, and I heard it, and I was like, baby. And then she just kind of sat there like, man, that didn't work. And I felt so bad. I was like, I did not think you would try that. Like, none of them had leapt like that. Neither of them had leapt like that, but it's because they're getting bored in there. I need their toys to come in fast, but I also need to just give them like more things to play with. I'm going to like, cut up some newspaper, and stuff like that. Most newspaper, like 95% of the newspaper in the United States is okay for animals to play with because it uses soy-based ink, but you shouldn't use any that's like glossy. That's no bueno. But like just a regular one that like store coupons get printed on is like okay to use. So I cut some already and they liked it, so I'm gonna cut some more into strips so they can just like play around in it. Cause yeah, they're getting really bored, and I can tell because they keep racing around their cage, and they keep like racing around and looking for things, which means that they're understimulated, and so I need to give them more, or they're gonna start doing wacky things, because animals do wacky things when they're like really super duper bored. They have a couple of things in there, so hopefully it won't be too bad. Like they are just babies, so they spend most of their time like eating and sleeping right now, and just like playing with each other, so I'm not too worried. The second escape attempt she made was because the other box that I put them in is very shallow. It's big, but it's shallow. And so I have to close the top really fast. And I didn't close the top fast enough, and she fucking got out. And she started running around my bathroom. And I was obviously trying to catch her, and she's freaking out. And I'm like, no, please stop running. Please stop running, baby. Please stop running. And I don't like to do it. It doesn't hurt them if you like grab them by the tail at the very base of their tail. But I had to like grab her by the tail and put her back in, and she peed on me. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to freak you out like that. But yeah, no, so she made a little escape attempt, and she was a track star. She was going. That's why I was like, I have to grab you by the tail, because I'm afraid, like, because I obviously, with my autism, I get really afraid that I'm gonna grip them too hard, because they're really little right now. When they're bigger, it's easier to kind of tell, but genuinely, literally, I'm afraid that, like, I'm gonna try to catch them, and I'm gonna, like, just squeeze my hand too hard, and I'll, like, crush them, and, like, genuinely afraid. So usually you can kind of see it in the picture, that little sock right there, I usually coax them into it, and then I transport them in the sock, but they're fucking smart as shit, so they've started realizing that if they go in the sock, I pick them up, and they've started not going in it, and I'm like, no! They don't go in it if I hold it, and I'm like, no, please don't learn that, don't learn. They're like, you're not gonna get us. But yeah, but no, they're completely okay, at least if you pick them up by the base of the tail. I pick them up by the base of the tail, and then I put them in my hand really quickly, so yeah, they're okay, but I did kind of freak her out a little bit, and I didn't mean to. 1 second, I'm getting a text from my mom. Yeah. 1 second. She's asking me because I have the laundry going right now. But yeah, but by the way, like it's very discouraged to pick them up by the tail. Like it can hurt them, but you can, like, if you're very quick and gentle with them, you can. But I feel bad when I do it because it obviously, they're like, no, I don't like it, please let me go. But sometimes it's like, they skitter so fucking fast. It's like, oh my gosh. I do not keep them in my hair. No, I do not. I keep them in my bathtub, which might be worse, arguably. But no, I put like towels down and stuff, so it's not like they're not ruining anything. They're just chilling in there, and if anything, it's just a really big open place for them, so they kind of enjoy it more. But yeah. I'm trying to move them over to my room sooner rather than later. Let's see, do you guys have any questions? Let me take a look at the questions over on YouTube. Okay, we got, what's your favorite vegetable to grow during the spring months that is extremely easy to take care of? My favorite vegetable, like, okay, it's not a vegetable. It's a fruit. Well, yeah, no, it definitely is. Is it? It has seeds. So it's a fruit. Cucumber? Like cucumber, watermelon. I like all of them. Don't worry, nothing was answered yet. I haven't answered anything yet. You like tomatoes? Yeah, this is my first time like growing a vegetable garden. But I've grown like grapes and strawberries and watermelons before, so like I like growing those. So it's kind of hard to answer that one. If using pesticides, which do you prefer, the all-natural ones or the commercial ones? I haven't used any yet, but I would say all-natural is honestly just always the best way to go, especially if you have pets. Cucumber is technically a berry. That's wild. Since you plant different crops for your starting plants, are there difficulties to managing since it started to bud? Other than keeping my cat off of them, no. I've just been leaving them be. I've just been, and I turn the pot around every once in a while because you can literally see the plants like bending towards the sunlight. And so I kind of turn them around every once in a while so they don't grow too much leaning to one side, which obviously is something you can do very easily with when they're just like this in these little biodegradable pots. Let's see. Are you using any fertilizer in your garden? If yes, which one? I haven't picked out any specific fertilizer yet. I use vegetable scraps, so I use like compost, or I use eggshells. That eggshells, but fertilizer wise, I usually just use like Miracle Grow. I'm not gonna lie, Miracle Grow is pretty good. It's always done me well. But fertilizer is good to use for sure. The soil that I'm using is again, it's a seed starting soil specifically, and it can be used mixed into regular like soil as well. So that also helps. Like it has good drainage. It has everything basically that the seeds need to start off. It's a coconut based one. I think I can tell you when it is. 1 second. It is. Where is my... I'm looking at... Back to the Roots. Organic seed starting compressed block that expands to 12 quarts. It's made for veggies, herbs, and flowers. It literally comes in this little block, and then you put 12 quarts of water, and it expands really, really big. It was really, really cool and smelled really good. And it has a balanced pH, which means it's truly all-purpose. Use alone or as an amendment for anything in a pot or in the ground, vegetables, flowers, and herbs. Peat-free OMRI listed. Why did it do that? It sent me... I don't want the video. I want to read. Yeah, it's free OMRI listed, assuring organic production, handling, and processing. And this one specifically that I got, it is... I'm looking for the explanation on it. Yeah. It is balanced pH and low electrical conductivity. It has neutral pH and low electrical conductivity. This growing medium supports healthy, efficient plant growth. It ensures your plants can easily absorb nutrients, promoting strong development from seed to harvest. No green thumb, no problem. Anyone can grow vibrant, healthy plants with ease. Whether you're a beginner or just short on time, our products make gardening simple and effortless. I will say again, these things really did sprout up. So, yeah, if anything, my main problem literally could be that the like the celery and the bell peppers might just need like a different care. But these four so far have done very well. Have I grown lettuce before? I have not. I've never grown any. I've grown tomatoes before. That's the only thing I've ever grown before here that I have in my vegetable garden now. For now, because everything else has to grow in the soil, so I have to wait until kind of the end of next month. So I can start these inside, but like for example, you can't start cucumbers or corn inside. You can, but you really shouldn't. They're not gonna turn out very well. They're better to just be planted outside where they have all of the oxygen and all of the air, and into whatever garden box you have. So as soon as these seeds are done sprouting up and are ready to go into the garden box, that is when I will plant the cucumber and the corn and other stuff, and watermelon and all that deliciousness. How can I grow my seed? Put in dirt, water. Wait. If dirt feel dry, put water. If dirt not dry, feel like have water in it, don't do that. Do not step on the plant. Do not let anything eat the plant. Put Ziploc bag or clear plastic over bag to make it grow faster. That is how you grow seed. How do you germinate and check soil pH for different plants? Germination is definitely different for different ones. In general, germination is just putting them in soil and giving them water. But some plants, if you ever look up, you can put them in a paper towel with water and they'll just grow like that. Or you can literally, some people have hydroponic farms. You can grow a lot of stuff, a lot of plants just in water. So really, sometimes you don't even need the soil. The soil is almost optionary. It just makes it easier because the soil obviously has a ton of nutrients in it already. And I think you need to add nutrients when you, like, to the water when you grow in hydroponics. But I don't know because I haven't done it. Let's see. As far as how do you check soil pH for different plants, there is literal like things I think that you can put in the ground that checks pH of the soil. Like you just, it's a strip and you stick it in and you wait and then it turns a certain color. And yeah, I think it's just something that you can do with that. Otherwise, how to check pH of soil. Checking for soil pH helps determine, use a digital pH meter, soil test kits with indicator dye strips, or the household vinegar baking soda method. So, there you go. There is, you can test for alkaline, place 2 tablespoons of soil in a bowl, add half a cup of vinegar. If it fizzes, the soil is alkaline. Test for acidic, place 2 tablespoons of soil in a separate bowl, add half a cup of water to make it muddy, then add a half a cup of baking soda. If it fizzes, the soil is acidic. If neither reacts, the soil is neutral. And I just pulled that off of Google. So there you go. Do you plan on trying to grow some form of bean? Yes, I'm going to try and grow green beans as well, but those also are better planted in the ground. So yeah, the ones that I started inside basically are the ones that could be started inside, could be started in early spring, late end of winter. Because some of them are also summer veggies. This is springtime, so these are veggies that you can start at the end of winter, start of spring, which is, you know, early right around now, January, February, especially in the desert, it gets hot fast. So you can start them inside, but you can't put them outside because especially in the desert, if you've grown up in the desert, you know, deserts are not fucking hot all the time. They get cold as shit, especially during the winter. And so, like, for example, right now, yeah, during the day, the soil could be 70 degrees, but at night, it could get to freezing. And that could kill the plants. So they're not going in the garden yet. So that's why I have to wait until mid-spring to get them in there. And that's also when I can start to put in the summer veggies because they don't have any risk of thaw, or frost, I mean. Infinite plants in Enfield. Yeah! Honestly, I should save that. I'm gardening in Enfield as well. My foot's falling asleep. I've been sitting on it. There's a second half to that question? Whoops, I missed it. Wait, what? Oh, and or some kind of starch or grain. Grain? I don't know yet. I haven't ever tried growing grain. So maybe. Hi, hello. Welcome in. Yeah, I might try it, but I haven't ever grown any of those types. So I don't want to get too overwhelmed by trying to balance and know all the things. So for right now, I'm just focusing on the little bit of vegetables. And if I can successfully get these ones to grow, they can still grow during the summer. I would just need to start them inside again, where I have better control over the temperature. Which is fine. Or depending on when I start them. Because I mean, honestly, I could plant some more. I could genuinely, because I can already tell that these are doing okay, I might just, when they transfer out into the garden, I might just start growing more so I can just have a rotation. Yeah, grains, time and space. Beans, maybe. I've got another text. Hold on. She is asking me. One second. Yeah. But yeah, so that is all the questions for now. Wait, one more. Are you going to introduce nitrogen producing insects? Earthworms! Yeah, I definitely want to put earthworms in there. How do you know what how do you know what insects that show up to keep and which to kick? You really can kinda, ladybugs and worms are okay, bees are okay. Anything that's like eating the plant isn't really gonna be good. You definitely wanna keep it away from birds and stuff like that. As far as like, yeah, probably just earthworms though. I need to put earthworms in there. I just hope that they won't escape and get out into the rest of my yard, because then I think my dogs will try to dig them up and eat them. And that would be disgusting. What other crops do you want to plant in the future after these are harvested? I would really like to try doing pumpkin. For, maybe I can grow a pumpkin for Halloween next year, my own pumpkin. I'd like to try strawberries. I need to get some fruits that I can start growing too. Yeah, I think those ones the most. But like, I would one day like to try wheat. I think trying to grow wheat would be fun. If I could actually, like, you know, figure it out and manage it. Separate compost bin with earthworms and kitchen scraps? Yeah, you can do that. You can also just put them in the same one. You can dig a hole in the ground, and then you put, the compost in, and then you put the worms in it, and they can go in and out of like a bin with holes in it, and they'll compost it real fast. Is something that you can do. Ugh. Oh, my back hurts so much. Oh no, I do have water right here. Delicious. So do you have a greenhouse? Are you gonna try experimenting on planting crops that are out of season on it? Maybe. It depends when I get all of that set up. I don't have a greenhouse yet. I mistook. I have a trendle for my tomatoes. I don't have the greenhouse part yet. I have a garden box. To actually do the greenhouse, I'll have to get one, but it's just a clear tarp setup, which shouldn't be. They have really cheap pop-up ones now, so it's not gonna be too hard to get my hands on a greenhouse. I just haven't gotten it yet because there is not a need to get it yet. I don't have anything out there, so I'm good for now. But yeah, all in all, so far, it's just been pretty chill. I've been doing a lot of cleaning. I've been doing a lot of trying to bond with the ratties. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of just trying not to get overwhelmed. That kind of thing, you know? Pretty easy right now. And I feel like doing things like this is at least helpful to my mind, because either I can grow these for myself or I can grow them for other people. Stuff like that. I'm going to give some of the seeds to my friends so they can plant them in their garden. So I can definitely, like, stuff like that would be fun to do, like just starting seeds for people and letting them plant them and grow them and take care of them. If people are like, I don't want to do the seed study for myself, I'm not interested. You know, why I keep getting buzzed? Buzz. I'm not popular, I swear. I think I'm just in trouble. Nope. It's just an email. Yeah, I so far, I've really enjoyed singing to my plants. I sing to them very often. I just kind of try to have very good energy around them, because there's even been studies, if you yell at plants, they grow better. They grow worse. They do not grow better. They grow worse. And so yeah, don't be mean to plants. If you shout at them, literally they grow worse. So it's probably nicer to just, you know, be nice to them. What kind of veggies are we growing? I got 6 of them, but the ones that have decided to sprout up are cabbage, tomato, broccoli, and Brussels sprouts. You get basil from a pho restaurant, they can be planning to grow into more basil? Oh, I didn't know that. But that, honestly, that checks out. Yeah, plants are living creatures. They also like jazz. So if you play them jazz and you be nice to them, then yeah, they'll grow better. Yeah, literally in order from this way to this way, it's cabbage, tomato, broccoli, and Brussels sprouts. So the first one is the cabbage. That's what a little baby cabbage looks like. An early round Dutch cabbage. Has someone asked you to get basil from a pho restaurant? Can they be planning to grow into more basil? Oh, has someone asked you to get from a pho restaurant? I mean, I don't know. It's easier, honestly, almost to just get like seeds from them, but you can. It's easier to just get like seeds for them and grow them. It's kind of hard because the stuff that you get in the restaurant, that's picked off of it. That's like, those are the leaves, right? That doesn't really have much to my knowledge. I'm pretty sure you need like, those are just like the stems. Those don't have any of the actual, I don't know if you can germinate those. I could be wrong though. I'm not sure. Sorry, I keep like taking deep drinks and then sighing like that. It's just it's the mood, it's the vibe. It's like when you sip coffee, you know. I was up like at a wacky time this morning. I wound up going to bed like at 5 or 6 p.m. last night, and then waking up at like, I don't even know, midnight, and I wound up able to go back to sleep at like 4 in the morning. So I'm okay. My system's just a little out of whack. Just a little bit, not a lot of it, just a little bit. Some grocery stores can, yeah, potatoes and stuff can. I shoved a sweet potato into a jar of water and hopefully it'll grow, but it might not. It should, but I do not know. It should. We shall see. For now, I think what we should do is we're gonna end out here, but in an hour, cause it's gonna be 4. So at like 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Twitch only. Let's watch some anime. We haven't done that in a little bit. I think it would be pretty darn fun. Don't you guys think? Just a little chill day. Double hemi, double time. I'm gonna go check on my girls. Make sure that they're doing okay. What are we watching? You don't get to know. It's a surprise. It's a surprise. Wow. Yeah. We are going to just hang out a little bit, just chill, just have some fun, listen to some music, watch some anime, just shoot the shit in an hour or so. But yeah, I want to go check on them and set them up in a better cage because I had the stuff, like the blanket, in the washing machine so I could then put it back into the bathtub for them. So yeah, I'm gonna get them set up better because I don't want them just in there sort of running around stressed. And I'll be back later. Green Day or Bad Bunny in honor of the Super Bowl? I agree, we should. Thank you guys for joining me for just a little short, just a little cute stream. I wanted to update you guys on my garden because I told you guys that I was starting it a couple of weeks ago. And I also said, that I wasn't gonna do any like big streams on it. This is kind of just like, I'll do a little update, progress stuff. Nothing where it's like full gardening stream because it's just too much to worry about and setting up. So it's a lot easier to at least do this. I hope you guys got some of the questions that you had answered and that you just enjoyed a quick little check-in. I hope that if we don't see each other later, that you have a very good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys not tomorrow but probably the next day. Because every other day seems to be what I can kind of handle right now if I have, I'm in a good mood. So, yeah. I will see you guys a little later, and then again, on Wednesday, maybe, because I have some more cleaning to do. And if I don't do as much as I want to do today or later tomorrow, or later today and then tomorrow, then I might still have to clean more on Wednesday. So we'll see. We shall see. We shall see. It's a bit up in the air right now. But yeah, the Discord is all open to everybody who wants to join in. If you were looking for that. And yeah, I also have my YouTube community. So if you guys want to post on that, you can. It is just kind of be safe for work. Be nice. You could put like any memes that you want, anything that you guys are doing in your games, stuff like that. It would be fun to see what you guys are doing, since I don't really use, I just don't at all. I don't use Twitter at all. I haven't been on Twitter in a month. I went on very briefly to be like, oh shoot, I forgot to delete an account that I had that I forgot about, and since then, I have been free as a bird. Pun intended, for Twitter. But honestly, it's been so much better without it, not gonna lie. I miss being able to comment funny things for people because I like making people laugh. But I think if you have like 9 things you hate and 1 thing you like, you shouldn't pick to deal with it, I think with the bads outweigh the good kind of thing, and that's just kind of how it got for me. It became bad really outweigh the good, and I was like, nah. So yeah. That is all for now. Again, thank you guys so much. And I'll see you guys again in a little bit. Have a good rest of your day.